the tri-state area. Yes, there is some snow that is on the way for the tri-state area and some really, I'll say, near record cold temperatures to talk about coming up in the extended outlook. We'll give you those details in just a few minutes. Now, Whitney, she's up in Keokuk, or she's in Quincy, talking to us about what was going on up north in the Keokuk area. Whitney?
Brian, the early blasts of snow went throughout the tri-states, but for those in Keokuk, their view was a little bit different. I spoke with Keokuk Street Department Supervisor Tom Beard, who says the snow was powdery and didn't last very long. That's why Beard says the salt trucks weren't needed. Even though this is just the first taste of winter, Beard says that they'll be ready with 900 plus tons of salt and sand mixture. That makes the salt last longer.
It's just less expensive. I mean, salt's approximately, what, 90 bucks a ton, and sand's $6–7 a ton, so it's just something we use to kind of help make it last long, throughout the winter.
Some local residents say this first snow was a little too early for them. They also say the freezing below average temperatures are too early also. Reporting live in Quincy, I'm meteorologist Whitney Williams, WGEM News.
All right.
From WGEM in high definition. This is WGEM News at 6, the Tri-States news leader.
Snow already flying in the Tri-States, and you'll be paying more to get rid of it this winter.
Plus, a teacher using her own experiences to educate her students on the challenges of living with diabetes.
And see what the Quincy School District is doing to help kids struggling with reading and writing.
But first, we want to begin with many of us in the Tri-States woke up to. It was a big surprise this morning, snow.
Yeah, the four-letter word. That, along with the bitterly cold temperatures, is bringing winter-like weather to the Tri-States earlier than usual. Meteorologist Whitney Williams is live tonight with the details.
Jean, Leslie, I am live in downtown Quincy, and it may be hard to see, but there are flurries flying through the air. And while we didn't see any accumulation today, that wasn't the same for those further to our north in Keokuk. This is what people in Keokuk woke up to this morning. Snow dancing across the sky and coating streets, sidewalks, and lawns. Even though the white powder didn't create dangerous road conditions, some residents were dreading seeing it this soon.
Not a fan of it. I'm a summer type person. I don't really care for the snow. And at my age, I'm done with playing in it, so I don't like getting out in it.
It's a little early for it. We're not even wintertime yet.
Keokuk Street Department Supervisor Tom Beard says it wasn't enough to send out the city's salt trucks.
It was just kind of a powdery thing, just blew off and it was gone before you knew it.
But this early blast of winter has Beard taking note. More snow is in the forecast for the weekend. Beard says once it hits, crews are prepared to battle whatever comes their way.
Well, we just purchased 900 tons of salt. We use a mixture of salt and sand, 50-50 mixture. And we have about 150 ton left over from last year, so we're sitting real well with salt and sand supply for the winter.
And take a look at this. Tonight in downtown Quincy, it is about 24 degrees. That is well below our average November temperatures. And we have more of the forecast coming up. Meteorologist Brian Inman is in the Storm Track Weather Center with more. Brian?
A lot. Yeah, that snow this morning, a little bit of a complicated situation, but anytime you've got the jet stream that's around the area, that coupled with a low pressure center to the north, you can get that little burst, that little puff of snow that goes out. We have another potential as we go through till about 3 o'clock tonight.